First, if you were the one who made the decision to end the marriage, and now you wonder, how can I stop my divorce? You should realize that you're in a much better position than most people trying to save their relationships. You'll need to swallow your pride and go to your spouse with an apology. Explain that you acted hastily, and that now you regret it. Explain that you no longer want the divorce, and maybe even that you never wanted it, but you spoke out of anger, and you were wrong. This might seem a difficult step, but it's necessary. Since you were the one to bring up the issue of divorce, your spouse might have started seriously considering and thinking that it's a good idea, too. When you want to know how to stop my divorce, you need to discover what your spouse thinks of the idea, and make it clear that you were wrong. Unless they've had a lot of time and reason to decide that you were right, and divorce is the best step, you can probably save the marriage just by admitting you made a mistake. You can explain, without judgment or accusations, that you think the marriage is worth saving, and that you don't want a divorce. Chances are that you've done this more than once. But the way you say it can make a difference. It's important for you to be very mature and calm about it. That's not always easy to do. Divorce is an emotional and painful thing. But it's one thing to cry while explaining that you want to stay married, and entirely another to yell or dissolve into hysterics. If you scream, accuse or point fingers at your spouse, you're giving him or her even more reason to want to get away from you. If you want to learn how to stop my divorce, you have to let go of the anger and resentment you feel toward your spouse for ever suggesting it in the first place. You also have to be willing to work on your problems. You must agree that the relationship can't go back to the way it was, but must change for the better. Suggest marital counseling. Explain, I want to stop my divorce, but make it clear you know your spouse was unhappy with the way things were, and you're ready to make them better.